Hello there guys, I'm the Flying Bird, aka James, aka your analyst for the N League. The N League is a league developed by my best friend Andrew Newbury, who if you do not know, is one of 3 members that run my channel. So there's me, myself, Lewis, and Noobs. Yes, it is the Flying Bird and I'm the main guy who runs it, but it's a collective, and Noobs is a bit of a smaller YouTuber than me. Fun fact, um, when I started doing YouTube, Noobs had about 20 subs more than me. I have now overtaken him by about 50. And I really wanted to give Noob something back, because Noobs is my best mate. I think if you guys watch any of my videos, you'll know that Noobs has probably been in more videos than I have been. And I thought the best way to give back to him is to cover his N League for him, provide some GFX. If he needs a guy to record for him, I'm there. If he needs a guy to help him record things, help his battlers improve, I will be there for him. So, what I wanted to do this week is we're going to look at the power rankings for week 1. And the power rankings for week 1 is there's only 5 men in this league. So, there will be, not many to cover. It should be only, hopefully, 15 minutes. If you guys want to watch the matches, my good friend Lewis, one of the other owners of this channel, he will be dropping links to the week 1 and 2 matches in the description, and maybe, who knows, if you guys want a weekly recap, we can provide a weekly recap. But, getting straight into our power rankings, at number 5, we have Baden. Baden lost 4-0 this week to Andrew. Andrew Garkos was, I think, played exceptionally well. The Mega Metagross played was really nice. And as Baden said, he made some really stupid plays. But Baden, it comes in time. I understand that you're nervous when you battle. I'm the exact same, man. So, look, the one thing I find is either try to listen to some music when you play, and 2, try to playtest. I find if you playtest and you're really confident in your team, yes, you will get very angry when you lose. Hint for tomorrow's video. And at the same time, you will develop your own skill set. And what I recommend also is try laddering, because when you go high on ladder, things like that, you then in yourself see, this is what I can do, this is what I can't do. And I recommend, like, Baden's a really good doubles player, but Baden, with singles, it's a bit like chess. Sometimes you have to sack off mons, and it's not as obvious what to sack off, what to keep, things like that. Number 4, we have Jacob, the coach of the Glasgow Draft Rigs. The reason why he's at number 4, yes, he did win, but I think most people would agree with me in saying that it was undeserving. I'm not trying to be unkind to Jacob, but I thought Lewis played really well, and I thought Lewis deserved to win, except for the fact that Dodo Internet apparently doesn't service his area anymore, and that the god Torterra has let him down, and the Doggos let him down. And I think the Doggos should be replaced with something a little bit more conventional, Lewis. Birds. Name them all birds. Specifically like Dodo Bird. What's another good one? Emu. Ostrich. Things like that, just to get the crowd pumping. We want to make the people moving. But, Jacob, you played well, and there's definitely some interesting sets, and one of the things I recommend for you personally is to look into how stats work. It's something that a lot of players who are experienced can tell you that, for example, a base 100 speed stat mon is 328 fully invested. If it is not fully invested, it's 299. So you can then hit 100 speed. And if you just understand the basic things about stats and things like that, you'll really grow as a player, because I see a lot of potential in you. But you need to understand how it works. Things like that. Number 3 spawn is Las Vegas Lucario's coached by Noobs. Yes, they didn't play, but they did register a win. And for me, Noobs is a player that I think should be winning this league if he, lives up to his potential. I think over 15 weeks you'll see a lot of growth within the players, and each player will grow at an astronomical rate, provided with the right tutelage and exposure and things like that. And Noobs, for me, is, besides the fact he paid $20 to be in this spot, is actually a great battler and a great prepper. When he backs himself, he is one of the hardest people to beat. But when he doesn't, it's not so much. But, as I said, he's relatively new. So, He's at my number 3 spot this week. Next up in second, we have the Oyster Bay Torteras, aka Lewis. And people may be saying,
he lost this week. Why is he number 2?
well, the simple reason behind that is because unfortunately, internet DCs in my book should go to the should be played out. And what I mean by played out is that what should happen is it should be like, all right, there's an internet DC. What would have happened? What would most likely happen? Lewis very smartly going for the rain dance on the Ludicolo, aka
Drunk doggo. Da da da.
you know, set himself up for a really nice position to win. And I'm actually giving him second over Noobs because he took the moral high ground and did give the win to Jacob, which is something we don't see a lot more in competitive leagues because people are so self-centered. Whereas Lewis very kindly forfeited because he acknowledged the fault in his end. And I think with that great act of sportsmanship alone, he should be in that position. And people should recognize that. Like, if something that we often forget is sportsmanship. And so, Lewis, I congratulate you on that. And you played very well. You deserved to win that. But as I said, you took the moral high ground, and that's why you ranked very highly. And I hope you stay up there, and I hope that the doggos help you out. And lastly, we have the coach of the Zimbabwe Zubats, Andrew G, who said he was taking that win all the way back to Zimbabwe. He took a 50-cent Australian piece with him, and now the people of Zimbabwe, the local village that he's from in Zimbabwe, have been able to eat once again. They had boiled rice, I've been told, and they also had Tyrannotars. No, sorry, that was the Mega Metagross. It absolutely obliterated T-Tar. I don't remember seeing it on the field. Sorry, T-Tar is Tyranitar. Sorry, I'm recommending myself. And it was great to see Andrew G pick up that win. And I think as a player, for him to develop and things like that is like laddering and testing out different things. And I think Andrew G has a lot of potential. He's a bit like Noobs. If he backs himself and gets a bit of confidence and a bit of wind in his chest, I don't really see anyone beating him because he is probably one of the better battlers in this league, and I expect him to do quite well. So, guys, this has been the Flying Bird. Links are in the description for all the matches. Let me know if you like the GFX. Let me know what you like, what you dislike about this. Do you want a bit more in depth? Do you want less in depth? Also, guys, please stick around for other things that will be on Noobs' channel. For example, the weekly show, which will be providing a bit of competitive tutelage for individuals. And once we cover the basics, I think from about week 6 to 15, we will be providing one-on-one sessions with each coach twice, just to give them a bit of a hand and really try to lift their skill sets. Secondly, watch all the N-League matches. You will notice that the graphics and things like that will drastically improve each week. And that is on Noobs' part, and Noobs is really trying hard to lift the standard of his league, and he has told me that he is looking for applicants for Season 2, and yes, it is very early, but he wants people that have never played competitive before, are just getting into it, and really just trying to have an introductory type league, and hopefully for everyone in this league will be able to grow and develop, and I really want you guys to give it a chance, because I think that this has got a great league, it's a great reputation, it's definitely a lot more fun. You probably enjoy his commentary a lot more than I can ever do. So guys, until next time, peace.